I have concerns about the fact that they're not self-contained. I'm not sure how significant the insulating is.
This space behind me is going to become home to 10 tiny shelters at a cost of about $1.5 million over 2 years. Now, the spaces won't be coming with certain amenities like bathrooms, for example, but some city councilors say it's much better than being on the streets.
Longer term, we would need units that provide basic facilities like washrooms for people. But again, this is a pilot to try out this type of housing.
They're small. They kind of look like garden sheds a little bit to me, not having seen one in real life. For some people, they may be a better option than what they currently have, but I'd really like to see more affordable, safe housing expedited.
It's not just bathrooms that won't be in the tiny shelters, but kitchens too. However, those living in the spaces will be able to access those amenities in the building next door. Kirby Young says she decided to vote for the project to try something new.
If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. And we are not seeing, despite the pandemic, obviously that has been a real challenge, but even prior to the pandemic, we're not seeing a decrease in homelessness on the streets of Vancouver.
The tent cities that previously popped up in Crab Park, Strathcona, and Oppenheimer have created a sense of urgency for Vancouver City Council, according to Kirby Young.
And we did have a legal injunction that came down that did not feel that there were suitable housing alternatives. And if the courts are going to not look at shelters as suitable alternatives, then we need to provide other options.
The funding for the shelters will come from the empty homes tax. Vancouver councillor Pete Fry first brought up the idea of tiny shelters in 2020. He has a message for those critical of the pilot.
I challenge him to come up with a better solution, because at this point, we're really trying everything we can. We recognize this isn't the real technical job or role of the City of Vancouver, but given the situation as it's unfolding now, with people living rough in our parks, on our streets, we need to do something. And if the province can't initiate this, then maybe we can initiate it and bring the province along.
Ria Renouf, City News.